this is Nathaniel Oxford, the Oxford, with an update on violin and viola and cello bowing, specifically the cello. I just finished up a week of doing our final modification for bow holds in the violin, and our second to last modification for bow holds in the cello. What follows is several videos about cello bow hold that are going to be the next step of them. So if you want to start working on these, you can. What we're doing right now is we've done, remember, middle finger on the metal, thumb is across from the middle finger and it's bent. Then we did ring finger, or finger number 3 on the frog eye, the dot, and first finger hangs over a lot. And we're doing pinky on top. Last week we did pinky on top. This week we modified it so that pinky moves to one face of the bow octagon toward us. So it's not right on top, it's on the sloped roof line toward our hand. So there's the top and there's our hand. The thumb we have bent enough that it may actually touch the bow hair. This is really more of a violin bow hold, but we want to use it on cello for this reason. If you watch the videos that follow, all 3 of the teachers explaining bow hold have slightly different methods of doing it. Their finger number 2 and finger number 3 are the same. Their thumb actually, one of them has their thumb at the top edge of the frog jaw where the frog meets the stick, just like what we're doing in class. Let me see if I can turn this way that you can see. There we go, right there. And then one of them has the thumb on the top jaw of the frog, and then one of them actually has it in the middle of the frog. So it's all different, but the effect that they get is the same, is that the cello bow is leading with the top of the, it's leaning into the first finger and leading with the wrist and pulling the hand like a jellyfish. If you ever watch a SpongeBob cartoon, some of them are kind of gross, but if you've ever seen the jellyfish in SpongeBob, and one of the teachers actually talks about your hand looking like a jellyfish. This is the motion of the cello bow. Look at this. It goes like this, and it looks like a jellyfish swimming kind of. So we want to bend from the elbow a lot, and our wrist is also going to bend. So if you start with the thumb bent a lot and that pinky on the top of the stick, that'll really teach your first finger the feel for doing this, and your hand, your wrist, to pronate inwards so that we can use it as a hinge for the bow. If your wrist is like this, it doesn't move as much, right? So cello's a side-to-side bowing, and so you need your hand to turn into that first finger to be able to use the wrist. So we're going to eventually drop our pinky down, and that's going to change the effect of the hand a little bit, but you want to get used to rotating that wrist and still so that you can still have that jellyfish motion. All right, I'd encourage you to watch the videos that follow. Right now I'm going to demonstrate a little bit of how we're bowing in class with that pinky on the top. And yeah, so see, the fingers have some flexibility and stretch, and when you go all the way out to the end, your pinky's pointing, and then you're going to come back in. Watch these cello teachers in the videos that follow and see when they have their pinkies down, their hand still rolls in. It still leans in so that they can use their wrist this direction. Alrighty,